I love the quote that says, "I don't fear success. I fear succeeding." That's something that doesn't matter. People want to find their passion, but you don't find it, you create it. And you create it by getting good at something. And to get good at stuff, you start by doing something you suck at. Then you get good. Then you like it. Then people ask how you found your passion. Answer by starting when you sucked and not giving up. Everything that you want is on the other side of hard. I just think about stacking days. Just keep stacking days. Just keep stacking days. As long as you keep stacking days, I promise you, you will see the change. It's possible for you. You, the one who stays up late putting in extra hours of studying just to pass the class. You, the one who's working 2 jobs to make ends meet, who's putting extra hours, extra reps in the gym because they believe that their strength is a gift worth sharing with others. Imagine producing the greatest work you've ever produced because it came from your heart. That's the calling. And I know you know it's deep within you. I know you hear it. But I don't know if you'll answer. That part is entirely up to you. I'm going to be real with you. Your family's not going to understand it. The people in your hometown aren't going to support you. And no one's going to believe in you until you have something to show for it. That's just how it is. So when you start, do it for yourself. Be great. Put the time in to learn the skills. Put the skills into practice. And make a commitment to becoming so good that all your peers say, "That's the best." And if you can do that, no matter where you are, no matter if you're cooking French fries, no matter if you're managing the restaurant, no matter if you own 1,000 restaurants, no matter if you create a thing brand, you cannot be stopped. All winners have got depressed. All winners have been heartbroken. All winners have been disappointed. But they kept moving forward. That's the only reason they're winners. Nobody is just winning all the time. Nobody does. Do you feel defeated that you can never achieve what you want? It's so hard to achieve whatever I put my mind to. I try hard, but it doesn't work. Do you ever have those conversations? Well, you're telling yourself that it's over. You're telling these stories to yourself that you can't achieve this. Inside of your mind, you haven't decided what you really want. You're confused. So it's time for you to find clarity on what do you really want. Do you want this to work? Then all your statements, all your chatter should be about making it happen. I think the greatest fear you face is yourself because you know we all have dreams. And it's very scary sometimes to accept the dream that you have. And it's scarier still to say, "Okay, I want that." It's scary because you're afraid that if you put your heart and soul into it and you fail, then how are you going to feel about yourself? So being fearless means putting yourself out there and going for it no matter what. Go for it not for anybody else, but for yourself. That's what it takes to do anything successfully in life. You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought. You don't start things and not finish. You don't quit. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish. Remember this. You can't just quit. We finish everything. You start it, finish it. If you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off. Say to yourself, "It's not over until I win." It's your life. Are you happy with it? See, the thing about life, we're going to die, right? Eventually, we're going to die. But our legacy can live on. The impact can be now or forever. But it's got to be built right. And we got to take advantage of the time we have right now. What have you done with your life? They make it something else besides the normality of everybody else. The intake and the outtake of what you call life is nothing more than time. And unless done something with is forgotten about, there's no footprint of your existence left for anyone else to follow. What happens is you have all these voices. And this could be hard, but for some reason, you put so much practice into you that you can ignore every one of them that are telling you're not going to make it and still be able to make it because you have put the practice and that you know this is the process. It's such a daunting task that all the voices are saying no. But you still have the conviction that I know I can do this. They don't realize that they still hold the pen. There's thousands of empty pages still in that book that they can rewrite that story. But we have to let go of the pages that others have written in our book and realize we got this pen and we can start writing how the story looks from this day forward.